Hi, I'm Jasmin Dodson, and I'm doing an Am I the Butthole story from Reddit. Am I the butthole for giving my late husband's estate to a stranger instead of our kids? Ooh, sounds juicy. Let's get into it. Okay, I, 55-year-old female, have been married to my husband, male of 60, for 20 years before he died of cancer. He had 2 kids from a past marriage who were in their early teens when he married me. I had a 7-year-old from an earlier relationship as well. We didn't have any more kids. Okay, so this is a situation where we have a blended family arrangement. I tried to treat my stepchildren as my own, but they never accepted me. They were very rude and insulted me whenever they could. Since I didn't work, they called me a gold digger who married their dad only for his money. That's rude. The truth was my grandparents were quite wealthy and left me a lot of money when they died. I lived well below my means and chose to stay home and raise my daughter since I could afford to do that. I didn't need his money at all, but I didn't bother sharing this with his kids, and I didn't tell them that either. I didn't want them to like me just because they might gain something from me. That's pretty smart. My husband, on the other hand, hated how they behaved with me. The blatant disrespect made him not pay for their college tuition. Okay, that's a bold move. Their mom couldn't pay for it, and they had to take loans for it. They didn't even talk to him. When he got cancer, they refused to come see him. Now, that's really sad. Struggled with treatment for 3 years, and my daughter came to visit from time to time when she could. During this time, the only person who really helped both of us was someone that we were not related to at all. It was a girl in her late 20s who waitressed at a cafe that we went to a lot. She was a single mom taking classes at a community college at night, worked during the day, and raised her 2 kids. She took a liking to us, and when she learned my husband was sick, she spent whatever time she could visiting him and even stayed late nights at the hospital when I needed a break, and basically been the daughter that we wished for. It's not uncommon for when older people get sick, if they're estranged from their children, then someone, it might be there to help them out if they need help. When he died, she helped me arrange the funeral. His kids came on the day, and all they wanted to know was about their inheritance. I felt sick. It's so sad. When I learned my husband had left his estate to me, which was about $25,000 after settling all his bills, I decided to give it to the girl who helped us both so much. She tried to refuse it, but I insisted she take it. She needed it, and in my opinion, deserved it more than the ungrateful children. So it sounds like she was the sole beneficiary of his estate, so it was her money to do with what she wanted to do with it. My daughter understands why I did not give it to his children, but is upset I did not give anything to her either. I told her she already had money and a job, not to mention she will get my inheritance. This was in no way her money. This is something that a lot of people need to understand. When someone is passed away, that's still their money until they decide they want to give it to someone else. If they leave a will and they specifically identify who they want their stuff to go to, that's well within their rights to do it. There's no entitlement to something that you believe that you should have. Although, some people do feel that they might be entitled to receive certain benefits from an estate. In this situation, the father passed away and the kids believed that they were entitled to it, but his wife was still living and he decided to leave it to his wife. That became her property to do with what she wanted to do. Apparently, the ex-wife and the kids are causing havoc over this and are really upset with me. They are calling me the butthole for giving away money they deserve. Okay, again, we get back to the entitlement issue. Did they really deserve it? If their father believed they deserved it, then he probably would have left his will to indicate that he wanted them to have it. But he felt like he wanted to leave it to his wife. And then she felt like she wanted to leave it to the person that helped them out, who, in her opinion, deserved it. So, I don't know. What does everyone think? Was she the butthole?